Hey guys, so I promised you I was going to film a May favorites video even though this is going up late. I do apologize, but I was away as you know. So I don't have too many things, but the things that I do have were obviously huge favorites of mine this month, like downright the only products that I basically used, and most of them I brought on my trip to Hawaii, so I used them every single day I was out there and even before that. So first thing is an oldie but a goodie, and it's MAC's Bare Study Paint Pot. This is just, I've had this and I don't even know how many favorites now. It's just the most amazing, easy product to have. Like, I feel like everybody needs to have this. It's just a shimmery champagne color, like almost a little pinky peach with some like almost gold iridescence. It's just so pretty. It's so easy. I literally wore this every single day when I was in Hawaii, whether it was just swept over my lid on its own or just as a base. I literally had this on every single day. It's so pretty. And I think a lot of people forget that you can also use this as a cheek highlighter if you really wanted to. I just feel like this is one of those products that I will always, always, always repurchase and have in my collection. The other product that I have been, or I should say, product that I've been loving is the YSL Touche Eclat. And it's funny because when I first got this, I thought, I don't see the hype in this. Like, it's crazy priced and I don't get it and I don't like it. And then I don't know what, I think I just like one day, like I woke up and I was just like, I just felt really tired and I pulled this out, just put it underneath my eyes, and I just like fell in love, and I've been wearing it ever since. And the thing that I love the most, this is bothering me. Okay, now that I fixed that. The thing that I love the most about this, I've heard this be, I will say, I've heard this be compared to a lot of dupes. For example, the Milani drugstore dupe has, Milani makes one, but I did purchase that. And the thing that I hate about packaging like this, the click or the twist up, is that this seems to get really clogged and you can't see what's coming out, and you sometimes either have too much, well, most of the time you end up clicking because it doesn't come out right away, and you end up wasting product and having too much, and then you keep, you know, trying to get to see and you can't tell how much is there, which is what I found with the Milani, which is why I never was a fan of the Stella lip glazes. I haven't tried any other product like this, but I will say this, and this is in number 2 for anyone that's wondering. This has never, ever, 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 ever clogged or clumped, or I've never wasted product with this. Literally, I just do one click and it usually comes out right away. And if I need another click, this is pretty much almost out. So I've been clicking twice, but it never gets clumpy or anything like that. And it's so easy. It just gives out the perfect amount of product every time, and it just really highlights and brightens. And I've just been loving it. And it does have a high price tag, but I will say, I don't know so much that the product is worth it, but the packaging itself, the fact that it doesn't clog and you're not wasting product, it almost makes it worth the price. Whereas, you know, you could buy the drugstore version of it, but you're wasting all this product and it's almost like a waste of money. So I will be repurchasing this. This to me is like holy grail, and I absolutely love it. It's even nice, like I wore it a lot on vacation. When I really didn't wear a lot of foundation when I was there, but I got pretty tan, and it was just a nice like brighten up, or like a nice highlight if I just wanted to lighten up my skin a little bit. Okay, talked about that for really long. The next thing while we're talking about highlighters is the MAC cream color base in the color Shell, and you can see how much love this product gets. It's basically a pinky highlighter, and I like that it's a cream-based product because it just really gives you that dewy glow, and I love it. I will definitely be repurchasing this. And I tend to really like the pink highlighters versus the white highlighters, which will lead me to a regret at the end of this video. But I really love this. Once I finish this, I will be repurchasing it. I wore this a lot in Hawaii too. I just basically put it on my cheekbones, and it's just like an instant lift. And I know that there's other cream color bases out there. Like, I know Pearl is one of them, but white cream highlighters just don't look good on my skin tone. I just feel like the pink really gives like more of a dimension to my skin, and it's like an instant lift. And I like the packaging of this because you definitely can control the amount of product that you're using. Okay, one huge obsession that I've had is these chubby pencils. lip pencils. It started with Tarte because these were the first ones that I purchased. This one I got a lot of use out of. This is Perky, and this came in a set that I got at Sephora, and it's a twist up, which I love. And I love this color when I first got to Hawaii, but now I'm a little bit too dark for it. It doesn't look as good on me. But I just love the concept of these. They're moisturizing, they are glossy, they have really good color payoff. I've since purchased this one from Revlon, which is called Precious, which is basically just like a nude with really nice iridescence. It's actually the color I have on underneath some lip gloss. But you can just see the sheen and the shine. This too is a twist up, which I really like. I love that you don't have to sharpen these. And then this one is my newest one from NARS, and these are matte lip pencils, and they're really, really long wearing. I wore this with in a combination of NARS's matte pencil and Sex Machine for my wedding day. I mixed the two. This is part of NARS's summer collection. I don't know if it's limited edition or not. If you like this, I would suggest you get it just in case. It's called Never Say Never, which totally reminds me of Justin Bieber, which I'm not a fan of, but it's a really gorgeous pink, especially if you have darker skin. It's just so pretty. The only thing is, like, for the amount of money that you're paying for NARS, it's not a twist up, it's a sharpener, which I don't like, considering this from Revlon is $8.99 and a twist up, which is much better packaging in my opinion. But the NARS matte lip pencils obviously don't have the glossy sheen. I personally like it, and they are really long wearing, hence why it was a great wedding lip for me. I didn't really have to reapply all that often. But I like it matte. I don't really like wearing a gloss with this color in particular. And even the Sex Machine, I really like the color of that on its own. So those were a huge hit for me this month. This product I purchased on the recommendation of a lot of people in my, I forget which video it was. A lot of people recommended the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. It's a 2-in-1 lash boosting felt tip eyeliner and serum, and I got it in black, and you kind of shake it up. It is a perfect black as black felt tip pencil, and it supposedly makes your eyelashes longer, whatever. I can't speak for that. I haven't noticed a difference, but the applicator of it is extremely easy. I usually kind of use this to fill in any spaces that might be against my lash line, or if I want to make a nice winged tip or like a cat eye, this is perfect for that. The only gripe that I have with this, and it's the same that I said about the Hourglass one a while back, is you can never tell when it's going to run out. Like you can never tell how much product you have left. You kind of just use it until it's dry. So that's the only downfall, but I like the payoff of it. The staying power is insane. Like, it sets once you put it on, and I really like this. And I think it also comes in brown, and there's another like form of eye booster that's more of like a twist up pencil, but I liked this because I have twist up pencils. And the last makeup favorite is the Sleek palette in Oh So Special. This I took to Hawaii, and I basically use this every day. And I love the colors, these colors specifically, the lighter colors. What I've been doing is taking this color, or, I can't even see, this color, or this color, no, this color. These two. And I've actually been putting them in the crease. And they're matte, so you wouldn't think like to put pink in a crease, I feel like you more so would use pink on the lid, but it kind of just, and I don't know if it's just because I'm tan right now or what, but it just like lifted my eye, and so I wore these a lot on vacation, and they kind of look chalky, but they don't come off that way at all. The payoff on these is amazing. I got this off of the Sleek website. They have a ton of palettes, but I think they're $10, and I think it's $10 to ship, which is crazy, but it's like flat shipping, so you can get other stuff at Sleek. I'd recommend their pout polishes. But I mean, even $20 for this palette, I feel like is totally worth it. And it's a really nice palette. I told you in the packing video that I use this color here for my eyebrows, which is very similar to MAC's Charcoal Brown. You get a matte black and some smoky colors. I use this color in the crease a lot and smudged it under my lash line. I got a lot of use out of this palette. This is a really nice matte highlight. Really, really nice colors. Definitely would recommend this palette. Okay, nail polish is Essie's Blanc, but specifically I just wanted to tell you that my favorite for the month was white nail polish. As you saw in my video, I had a shellac manicure done, which lasted me, I will say, like 9 days. It was insane. And I just got white. I don't know what the color is called. I'll put it in the description box. It's basically just white. I loved it on my nails. I was tossed up between getting a French or a color, and Sparkle Miss A, who I adore, recommended on Twitter that I just do a white for my nails, and I did, and I never got sick of it. Like when it started chipping, I was getting really sad because I didn't want it to like go away. I love this. I'm gonna go for a pedicure soon, and I'm gonna get this on my toes. It looks especially great if you're tan, but I just love it. It went with everything. It matched every outfit, and it's just such a unique, it's not even that unique. It's just like a pop. Like it just really draws attention to your hands, and if you have like a really like nice manicured nails, it just looks so good. And the last makeup product is this fragrance, and it's Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom, and I talked about this too in the packing video, and this was one of the fragrances that I used on my wedding day. I layered it with Plum Blossom, which is limited edition, and I love this. I wanted to really save this to be special, and I really just wore this, you know, in Hawaii, and you could see how much of it I've used. I wanted it to be just like my wedding special occasion fragrance, but I love it so much that I've kind of been using it every day. It's definitely a daytime fragrance. The Plum Blossom is more an evening, but it's so nice. And I typically go for more like floral sweet, but this is definitely a fruity scent. I'm the worst at describing things, but, oh sorry, it's Nectarine Blossom and Honey. It's the 1 fluid ounce, and I love how this smells. Like I never get sick of it. It's just so light and refreshing. Highly would recommend that. Okay, last favorite for the month is not makeup. It is a little handbag, and if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, then you know what this is going to be. And this is my Rebecca Minkoff Mini Matte Clutch. And this one is in the color Mocha, and it has rose gold hardware. And it has these cute little Balenciaga inspired tassels. This thing is amazing, and it fits like way more than you would ever think a bag would fit. This has been my purse for the last over a month. I take this like everywhere with me, and I love it because it's it's made as a crossbody bag, but you have 2 other options. So these clip off, so you could totally take these off and just use this as a nice little clutch if you wanted to. Or you could kind of put this through. I'm just going to do one side so I can show you, and double up the chain. And then it becomes like a shoulder bag, which is kind of how I tend to wear mine. And it's a short little shoulder bag. So you have a lot of options with this, but I can't say enough about it. So this has become my everyday bag, and I was going to bring my Louis Vuitton MM Neverfull bag with me. I've been saying typically a lot in this video. I really like to travel with that bag because it fits so much, and I just end up shoving everything in there. But this time I decided to take this because I knew we were going to do a lot of like touring around Hawaii and like day excursions and stuff, and I didn't want to lug that around, and I thought this would be perfect for shopping or just hanging around or walking around. It's light, you know, it doesn't hurt your back, and it worked out perfectly. Like I loved having this, and not even so much being in Hawaii, but traveling. Like I seriously have never flown on so many planes in one vacation, and this was my best friend. This was like my main companion. You know, it fit my essentials. I fit my camera, money, cards, lip gloss. I have my keys in it right now, my cell phone. Like it fit everything I needed, and it didn't kill my bag, and it wasn't like something I had to lug around. I had the option of putting it crossbody or slinging it over my shoulder. I just can't say enough about it. This comes in a million different colors with all different kinds of colored hardware. I ordered this through Saks on the phone. I was really wanting one with rose gold because I don't have anything like it. And it was actually on sale. And the good point, there's little feet on the bottom too. The nice thing about this is it is a more affordable high-end designer bag. It's $195, but it was on sale when I got it. And I think it was like 20% off and then another additional 10%. Anyway, I got it for like $115. And I think it was like $12 to ship it to me. I think it ended up being like $130, but oh my god, like seriously, I have some pretty high-end bags, and this is by far like my most, I don't want to say favorite because I definitely have more favorite bags, but this is my most, what's the word I'm trying to use? Essential bag, like my most well spent money for, you know, you get what you pay for. Like I do have some Chanel bags, and as much as I love them, they were very expensive. I don't wear them to death because they were expensive, and I wear them for like special occasions and things like that, like nice dinners, and I would cry if anything ever happened or I spilled something. Whereas this bag, I'm a little bit more rough on them, on it, and I'm not as careful, and I could put it through the you know, security belt and not be paranoid about anything getting on it, and it was fine. So if you are one that travels a lot, or even just somebody that likes, like, that has a busy schedule during the day, or you run a lot of errands, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up. Even maybe two. Maybe one for evening and one for every day, because it's literally like the most comfortable bag, and it's very deceiving how much you can actually fit in this bag. So highly recommend this. Love it, love it, love it. You can get it on all the department store websites. You could even go to Rebecca Minkoff's website and get it. I think Zappos even has these. They're accessible anywhere. Okay, finally, one regret for the month, and it's kind of shocking, but not really, and it's the NARS Multiple in Copacabana. I told you in my travel video that I really wanted to take this with me and fall in love with it again, and it was just the opposite. I just don't like this, and it really bothers me because I spent a lot of money on it, and I just love my Shell cream color base so much better. This is the, this is what I don't like. I don't like the whitish highlighter. I don't like the whole packaging of it. Like I've done this a couple ways. I've rubbed my finger and put it on. I've taken a brush. Nothing ever seems to apply the right amount of product for me. Whether I use my finger, I use my brush, or I do this, which I don't typically like to do because then my makeup gets on here and I smear whatever's on my face. I just don't like it, and I've tried so many times. I don't even like the color of it, and I know the multiples come in multiple different colors. Maybe this is just not the right color for me, but I'm definitely going to be putting this into a blog sale because I just, as much as I want to love it, I just don't, and I don't think this is any better than the cream color base in Shell from MAC. I just don't. I think that's even a better product. So it's kind of disappointing, but you live and you learn. So that is everything. Those are all of my May favorites and my one little regret. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you had a great month, and I will see you soon. Bye.